morning. Welcome back to day 2 of Lab West MyNext 2025 podcast. Our Thought Leadership podcast is sponsored today by HR Project Partners and Roth Lockstone. So I have the honor here this morning to have a good friend of mine, Graham Letto, with Tacora Resources. So Graham, tell us a bit about your role, what you're up to now, because you're always up to something.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about what's happening with Tacora.
Yeah. Okay, so my position with Tacora, I'm General Manager of Stakeholder Relations, which is a broad term, and it involves many different facets. So I mostly deal with the provincial government, the municipal government, federal government, and indigenous groups. And I'm also responsible for the Department of Environment. So I have my hands full.
You have a big portfolio.
Yeah, we do. Since we came out of the CCAA, Tacora is on a new path. It's a new beginning for us. So we're trying to make a new face of Tacora, and where it involves quite a bit of work. So we've been very busy.
Yes, and you can feel the positive energy, Graham, from Tacora. This whole event, actually, I have to say, it's very, very positive. I think lots of opportunity here in Lab West. A lot of really good things happening, and really happy to see and hear, Tacora, on a new path and onwards and upwards.
Yeah, Tacora is that's one thing we want to do. We want to become a good corporate citizen, whether it's with the community, whether it was with the province, or all levels of government and the indigenous groups. So, we take this very seriously, and we feel that we've been given a new chance on life with our new investors, which are quite supportive. They've made quite a commitment of investment of $250 million over the next 5 years into Tacora. So they believe that Tacora has a bright future, so do we. We're producing one of the best products in the world, and it's because of its low impurities, and it's well respected around the world, and everybody wants it. So that's where we are. It's not the fact that we don't have the markets. It's we need to invest in our plants, in our mills, because they're old and they need work. They're tired. But this with the new investors, this will happen. And so we have $50 million for 2025. That's going to be focused on improving the productivity, improving the production, and make sure that our people are working safely. That's our main goal.
And that's a huge investment when you think about it, Grant.
Yeah. We're in the world. We're a small player. Tacora is very small. When even in this region, when you look at our partners across the lake and in Quebec, we're very small. And so to have $50 million invested in an operation the size of Tacora, you're right. It's very significant, and it shows that the investors and the board of directors and our new management team with Brian and Bob, it's just so refreshing, and it's just fantastic, the opportunities that's there for us.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
It is indeed, and I'm feeling it. The team at Tacora is feeling it.
So Graham, how many people are employed now with Tacora? What is your complement now?
We have, right now, today, we have 460 people.
Wow.
And majority of which are working here in Wabash. We're very proud of our workforce. They're young, but they're eager to learn. They work hard. And I think what we pride ourselves on is the diversity that we've done. 27% of our workforce are women, which is well above the national average. So we pride ourselves on that. We have a lot of people. We have indigenous people working with us, and we're trying to build that. So it's very exciting times.
Absolutely. Well, I love to see the positivity and the energy that's kind of coming back from Tacora. As a business owner, we've supported Tacora over the years.
Absolutely.
And we're very happy to continue with that support, Graham.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. And it's very exciting, and I'm grateful to be a part of it.
Well, thank you. And we had a couple of rough years going to CCAA. That wasn't very easy on us. It was difficult on the workforce. But we had very little turnover during that time. The workforce stuck with us, and so we're coming out the other end, I think, in a much better position and much better company, a stronger company for it.
And you know, Graham, you know, they always say it's the challenges that define us.
Yep.
So, not that any of us enjoy sometimes going through them, but when you do, it's the lessons learned, and in the end, you come out a lot of times better for it. So
Oh,
it sounds
absolutely.
like, you know, that's been the case for Tacora as well. So, well, good luck with the rest of this week, and
Thank you.
I hope you make lots of good connections and get some new hires. And
Yeah, well, we're still looking for people. There's lots of new positions that are being advertised, and again, we want to thank HR Projects for their help in helping fill those positions. And we still got a number of people to do, but
you're going to get there.
we'll get there.
You're going to get there. So
Absolutely.
thank you very much, Graham.
Thank you. Thank you.